All right, what's up, familia? Welcome inside the big rig. Hope you guys are doing good. Keep in between the lines. Got your load secure. Let me get this out the way. So I'm up here in Santa Clarita, man. Right, it's hot. Good thing the AC got fixed last night though. But man, I gotta tell you, dog. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Was I really tested the other day? So I've been trucking for over over 20 years, right? And most of my years, dog. Um, Hold on, it's because I'm trying to get this right over here. Doing some paperwork, dispensa. Okay. All right, let me put this away. All right. So anyway, damn, I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Okay, yeah. Okay, so most of my trucking years, right? Trucks did not have sensors and any of this stuff that trucks have today, right? And these newer trucks, dog. I mean, it's like driving a big computer, Holmes. What's up, Arriba Familia? Um, it's like driving a big computer, right? And let me turn you guys around. I just thought I'd have you guys look out, man. Just the traffic, but let's see if I could spin you guys around. All right, and these new trucks have all these sensors, even the cruise control. All right, even the cruise control. You set your cruise control on, and it will speed up and slow down for you depending on the traffic in front of you. And I've been driving a truck like that for about 2 years now. Okay, for about 2 years with all these sensors. Now, at first, well, maybe even less than that, maybe a year and a half. Anyway, my point is this, right? When I first started driving a truck like that, I hated it, dog. Man, I hated it because it's like for any little thing, a freaking buzzer will go on in here, right? When you turn on your turn signal to switch lanes to your right, and a car passes you by right there or is right there, the radio turns off, everything turns off, and it's like a honk inside the truck, inside the cab. And at first it would freak me out, like, dog, is a car honking at me or what, right? And just all the buzzards, man. If a car's in front of you and it's starting to slow down, it'll turn the dashboard will turn red and it'll start beeping and it'll start, a little freaking noise will start sounding that you're too close, and the vehicle in front of you slowing down, and you're going too fast for the vehicle in front of you, basically, right? And I'm just like, man, dog, like this sucks, man. Like I hated it, man. I hated it. And not to say that I've come to like it, because I still don't, but I've come to get used to it, right? Now the sounds, the bells, the whistles, now the sounds, the bells, the whistles, all that stuff doesn't bother me. I'm kind of used to it now, right? Um, But here's the thing, though, and here's the part that I want to go ahead and warn everybody about, and it's not just trucking. I'll make full circle on this, man. That is that. So I've been driving a truck like that for probably about a year and a half now, right? And the other day I drove a 2014 truck. Now, by today's standards, that's kind of considered an old truck. Is it really an old truck? No, it's not. But by today's standards, especially in the state of California, that's considered an old truck. So, I drove a 2014 standard, by the way, so I had to shift gears, right? Because a lot of these newer trucks are automatics. So I went ahead and I drove that truck. That truck had none of none of the newer technology that I was just talking about. None, zero. Okay. And man, dog, I gotta tell you guys, man, the comfort level that technology gets you used to, the comfort level that you get used to, that you get into, really does not take a long time to make it uncomfortable when you don't have it. See, while this 2014 truck, like shifting gears, homie, that's like riding a bike. You know, you never forget that, right? But everything else, when I had it on cruise control, I was used to the truck slowing down for me when the vehicle in front was slowing down. This time around, dog, this 2014 truck did not have that technology. So I'm over there, thinking the truck is just slowed down. And I'm like, oh, damn, and I gotta not slam on the brakes. I don't want to exaggerate, man, where I'm, screeching tires and burning brakes. But it was catching me off guard. It was catching me off guard, man, where I had to be like, damn, dog, like, oh man, that's right. I gotta stop. I gotta slow down. You know, this was one time, dog, when I was driving it. The vehicle in front stopped, and it took me a second or two to realize that, hey, I gotta stop this truck on my own, right? Not to say that you take it for granted with these newer trucks, like, hey, it's gonna stop on its own, even though it has, even though some of these new trucks have, man. I remember the first time I was driving one of these newer trucks, it slammed on the brakes on its own, dog. I'm trucking, and I see the vehicle in front of me. I'm slowing down, and I'm slowing down too. And then it just, all the lights light up, and it just slammed on the brake. I'm like, dog, I'm stopping. I'm stopping, dog. I'm all right, homie. But this time around, driving this 2014, the vehicle stopped, and I'm expecting the truck to slow down. Like I said, it didn't take long, man, just about 2 seconds, but a lot can happen in that time. And I'm expecting the truck to slow down. And then I was like, oh, damn, that's right, man. I'm stopping. My point is this, Holmes. As technology keeps advancing, and not just in trucks, but just in life, I think a lot of us are really losing. Even if we like to believe that, oh, you know what, I came from that era. Oh, you know what, that's normal to me. That's natural to me. I think we forget, oh, it's like our natural habitat and everything, right? I think we tend to forget, just how living life was without certain things in place that has made it more convenient to us. And that's a little bit of a dangerous game. And also just criticizing youngsters, man, because they didn't have certain things, they didn't have to deal with certain things that we had to deal with. But now we've kind of been, even as adults, it doesn't take too long for technology to just come into your life, and now that becomes, natural to you now. And I remember I was on Bobby G's show and talking to him about power steering. and how that was a huge inconvenience, dog, when my power steering went out. And I was like, damn, you know what? Yet, there was a time, dog, where there was no power steering, right? So it was a little crazy to me. Let me turn you guys back around. Man, there was like a lot of traffic coming in through here. But now, dog, it just seemed like it all quieted down. I'm up here in Santa Clarita. So, shoot. It's time for me to clock back in about a minute or two. I'm over here taking my lunch. But, yeah, homie. I hear a lot of people, just talk about how it was back in the day and, criticize youngsters. But you know what, Holmes? I think adults, man, have really come into this new technology as well. And it's been part of their life. And now I'm not really sure if adults will really know how to live life without certain things, right? I mean, how many adults will freak out, dog, if they happen to lose their phone? It's not just kids that I see with their face in their phone all the time. I see adults. I see adults complaining about kids with their face in their phone all the time, but I see adults with their face in their phone all the time, dog. And yeah, man, I was really tested, dog, and it just made me think of just how fast one can get used to something, even though you were, doing life a certain way for years, right? For years. All it really takes is probably about a year, man. In my case, probably about a year and a half or so to just get used to something, and now that becomes normal to you. But anyway, man, I just decided to go live because I haven't gone live in a while. I was just gonna make this into a video, but just decided to go live, man, because I haven't gone live in a minute or two. But anyway, I gotta clock back in. Let me do that. Get back into the EODs, Holmes. Let's see. Spin this around too. I'm over here warming up my burrito, dog. All right, man. So with that, I gotta get back on the road, do my thing. You guys stay cool out there. My AC is fixed. I had to go about a day and a half with it. It got fixed last night, man. So that's a good thing. So man, I feel like I lost 10 pounds on me just sweating it out. Just putting like a damp towel around my neck, putting the windows down, but then that felt like it was just a blow dryer in the mascara. But man, nonetheless, back to some cool living. All right, man. As always, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of your surroundings and always keep a safe distance. Blood, make sure you live below to mix family. Until next time, this is the Cholo Trucker. Over and out.